Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. Today is Sunday the 13th and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning earlier than I wanted to, but it wasn't too bad. Been a whole lot worse at times, so got up though, got out, got the dogs outside, got the aggressive dog out, rotated the dogs back through. So basically everybody got their little bathroom break in the morning. Got them all wrapped up and done. So from there, got them all fed, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit, got my little soak on, and then just chilling out in the morning. My lovely bride got up, and basically at that point I could get the dogs back in, get them all fed. One of the dogs I got, the boxer, he's not wanting to eat very much, so he's kind of been, I think he's just overwhelmed. Wants to play more than he wants to eat kind of thing, but he'll eat when he gets hungry. He'll kick back in. So normally I feed him once a day, but I've been offering him food twice a day just because of that, because he's not eating a full meal in the morning. So offering the rest in the evening. He's been eating most of it, but not all of it. So, but went ahead, got a couple things done. Shortly after my wife got up, they were on their way to pick up the aggressive dog. So was able to give that one back, talk to them for a little bit about how their trip went, all the good fun stuff there and everything that happened with it. So got that done. So now I just got the two dogs left the house. Much easier. I'm worried about keeping them all separated and stuff, which makes life a little easier in the process. So we got a few things around the house taken care of. Got some yard work done, just cleaning up mess. I need to get more of the small debris cleaned up, all the Spanish moss and the small limbs and stuff, so I can get some mowing done, because that definitely needs to happen, but I'm not in that big of a hurry. So getting some of that done. Wife went grocery shopping, got that taken care of, got our list of what we're gonna have this week, and then she went and saw her father, talked to him some stuff, and hung with him for a little bit. And she got back and she was doing a little work in the office. I came in, I'm like, hey, it's midday, do you feel like watching a movie / taking a nap? She goes, absolutely. So we ended up chilling out on the couch. Dogs are just chilling around us. It's funny because the two of us are on the couch, and then Bistro, the big ass dog, he's laying down on my feet, and he ended up laying at my feet up on top of my leg, and Lady's nose, his like mouth and head up on top of her hip. So he's laid over top of both of us, which was pretty cute. But ended up watching herself, nice little movie. Fell asleep somewhere in there. So when we woke up midway through the nap, decided to restart the movie and kind of where we left off. And I think we both kind of stayed awake for the most part the second time. So, but we laid around, just cuddled, which is always good for both of us. So got up from there, got a couple things done, a little more yard work. Decided to go ahead and get my run in. So I went out for my run and ended up with stomach issues on this run. It was definitely not the best run there ever been. So ended up having to cut that run short. Got back, went ahead, got myself a shower, got everything ready to go. Had dinner, decided to do my garlic butter shrimp that I had some leftover rice with. And she wanted some garlic shrimp, but she didn't want any of the sauce off it. So I ended up eating all the sauce, which probably should have dumped some of it out. It was a little too much at the end, but it wasn't bad. I ended up having that. She had her shrimp over top of vegetables, which was left over from yesterday. So had herself a nice little vegetable and shrimp meal. I had my garlic and shrimp meal and got the dogs fed again. Everybody's just having a good time with it all. So reached out to the owner of the big dog and what time she's picking up tomorrow, and she wanted to pick up about 4. I'm like, not a problem. So I got a daycare coming. We picked up about 4 o'clock also, so it should all be good. Told them to both reach out on their way so they don't both show up at the same time kind of thing, and they both understand that. So it's pretty cool there. After eating dinner, headed back outside. The dogs chill out there and have my cigar. Had the dogs, like a bunch of the neighbors' dogs are barking. They're not trained at all, and the one dog keeps escaping their fence. There's luckily 2 fences, their fence and then my fence. They're about 1 foot 8 inches apart, and I was seeing stuff that it'll try and break through. It's actually broke through my fence once, luckily just enough to get its head through, not enough to get its whole body through. And the dog is aggressive. The dog attacked the woman's mother's dog who lives with them. It's a mother-daughter. I think the daughter's older than I am, the mother's another 20 years older than that. So there's that whole process, and the mother's scared of her daughter's dogs, even though there's 3 big ones. She's got a little like fuzzy dog that she has to keep 100% apart because the dogs keep attacking her dog, and it's happened multiple times. And The dog gets loose, instead of like running the neighborhood and going to explore and see things, it comes straight trying to break into my yard to attack my dogs, which really adds to a lot of frustration in my life. So went over there and I look over the fence. I got a big tall ass 6-foot fence, and I climb up over and look over, and the dog is halfway through the fence, like front 2 legs and everything through it, as it's clawing at my fence, my wooden fence, trying to get in to my yard. So I yell at her to get her damn dog back, and then she gets all indignant at me, like, well, the dog's gonna keep barking as long as you're talking. I'm like, bitch, your dogs are trying to get in here to kill my dogs. Like, that's on you. Like, what the hell? She's like, I got a good old landlord making put the fence. I'm like, it's your dog, it's your responsibility. I don't think your landlord's gonna fix your fence, because that's not what you rented. You rented a house, not a secure fence, but whatever. So she finally gonna put back up and whatnot. And she stuck a piece of plywood in front of the hole in the fence, which didn't tie it up, didn't chain it up, didn't nothing, just stuck it there, which is so dumb. But you can go get cattle panels from Tractor Supply for a few bucks each and refence your area, whatever. But some people just don't give a shit. It's really, really bad. So, but yeah, there's that fun again. So yeah, went ahead, got done with that. And then later on in the evening, her dogs were out there barking like crazy at that corner again. And my dogs were over there just like looking at me like, what are you doing about this? I'm like, I can't do nothing about it, man. You just gotta stay over here by me. And I've got 2 strangers' dogs that I'm watching, clients' dogs, that are so much better. They listen to me so much better than the owner dogs listen to her, which is terrifying on so many different levels. But that was my evening of being just constantly worried that they're going to get through their fence and then through my fence and have a dog fight, which is absolutely not how you have to live your life in your own property. So I keep my dog safe in my own fence, but I can't stop other dogs from ripping through my fence to get to it. So now I've got to design another barrier. So I'm gonna put up a 3rd fence, so hopefully I'll have an extra gap of time to watch before the dog gets through. So yeah, just more money out of my pocket to protect the animals on my property from strangers, the neighbors who rent and just don't have a shit. And the best part is, I mean, yeah, everybody's like, oh, you can sue them, but you hurt your dog. I'm like, yeah, that still doesn't affect that I have an injured dog and or a dead dog in this process, and they're renters. They don't get no damn money. You know, she ain't got shit, so that ain't gonna help anything. So, plus, it'll be on a different side if it was my dog alone, but these are clients' dogs that I'm putting at risk with this stuff. So I have to basically build another layer fence. So there's a few grand out of my pocket to build another fence that I shouldn't have to do, but I will, because that's what you have to do to keep things safe, and you have people around you who suck. So that's what I'm dealing with today. But yeah, other than that, pretty much same old. Enjoyed my cigar best I could with all the crap going on and the dogs barking, and just keeps them riled up. And then my 2 dogs that are here got to playing too rough because there was so much aggression over there across the fence that they got a little bit carried away, and I had to kind of holler at them to settle down, and they did. After that, they got along perfectly fine, but it was just that they could feel the energy coming from 18 inches away on the side of the fence that got them worked up, and they started playing a little too rough. So I got a big ass boxer and a big ass Great Dane mix. I don't know what the hell it is. So, but yeah, they had to get a little bit of separation to kind of settle them down. And not, I didn't separate them by space, just had to tell them to calm down, and they did. And they listened really well, so it worked out. But after that, headed back in. The boxer sleeps in a crate at night because it's just how they have their dog set up. That's what they want. So he went back to his crate happily. He's always happy to go in his crate, and gave him a little treat, put their dog to bed, and then watched a little bit of Frasier and wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.